If we look at our earned value table, the schedule variance indicates that we are ahead of schedule. There has been almost $900 worth of work completed that wasn't planned to be completed as of our status date. However, it is important to understand that schedule variance and SPI are not directly related to time. Instead, these indicators attempt to measure time in dollars. More work has been done than what we planned in terms of cost. But by looking at the schedule variance, we don't know how the project is doing in terms of time because we do not know if the work that has been completed ahead of schedule is critical or not. In order to find this out, we need to look at the variance table. If we click on the View tab and then the drop-down table, click on Variance. Here we can see the actual or predicted start and finish dates for our activities and for the project itself, along with the planned start and finish dates or the baseline start and finish. Most importantly, we are able to see the start variance and our finish variances. For the activities that have been completed, the variance is based on the difference between the planned and actual information. For the activities that have not been completed, the variance is based on what is predicted, considering how the project has gone so far. For this project, as of January 17th, 2016, we started 4 days ahead of schedule. Ahead of schedule is indicated by a negative number here, but we are actually 5 days behind schedule. A positive variance tells you that you are behind schedule because we take the planned number of working days and we have to add 5 days onto that in order to get the current planned number of working days. Remember that the schedule variance told us that we had completed $900 worth of work that was not scheduled to be completed at this time? How can it be that we have a positive schedule variance and we are actually 5 days behind schedule? The reason for the positive schedule variance is that the work that has been completed ahead of schedule is not critical. How well your project is doing in terms of time depends on how well you're doing on your critical path. It is possible to have a negative schedule variance and actually be ahead of schedule if you are completing critical activities ahead of schedule and it is the non-critical activities that are not going as planned. In addition, like our example shows here, it is possible to have a positive schedule variance yet be behind schedule if your critical activities are the activities behind schedule. The schedule variance is useful in telling us how the schedule is doing in terms of cost. But when reporting on how well your project is doing in terms of time, you must view the variance table or your tracking Gantt chart. The tracking Gantt chart is not like the Gantt chart that you see here. The tracking Gantt is used for planning and will only start to develop once the baseline has been set and tracking information has been entered into the software. If you select the Task tab and then click on the Gantt chart drop-down menu, click on Tracking Gantt, and slide this over next to our work breakdown structure, and now you can see actual information as compared to planned information.